Hey guys, it's Stretch, and today we're reviewing the Nerf rival Takedown. Included is the Nerf rival Takedown blaster, 8 Nerf rival rounds, and the instructions. To load this blaster, you will prime back on the priming handle, which opens this breech door. Then you can insert up to 8 Nerf rival rounds, like so. Then you will push forward on the pump grip, and you're able to pull the trigger. You can pull back, fire it in. The safety is right here, so when it's in its forward lock position, you're able to prime, but you are not able to fire. Okay guys, so this is the review part of the video for the Nerf rival Takedown. First, let's go over some of the cosmetics. They have a nice black handle here, a black pump grip. The rest of the blaster is red with the orange safety piece, an orange trigger, and a orange front. So I mean, the cosmetics could use a little more pop. If they added the stripe like they used to, that would have been cool. Just like a cool white stripe down here, instead of it just being the red piece with the white rival logo on that. There are no included attachments with this blaster. The only thing that this blaster includes is the 8 Nerf rival rounds for the internal magazine. Now, some cool features about this blaster is it is a pistol grip pump action like sawed-off shotgun. It only does shoot one rival round at a time, so technically it's not classified as a shotgun, but it looks like a shotgun, and it is very easy to shotgun load this blaster. And then you have that grip as well that feels like that pistol grip shotgun grip. It's a lot more realistic feeling. It feels very much like a pistol grip shotgun. Definitely feels a lot more like a real gun. It kind of has a more realistic trigger, like, you know, as a gun would, but it's not quite as like a gun trigger. It's a little different. And then you have that nice pump grip here. This piece could be bigger to make it easier to pump, but it is still pretty easy to pump that back without having to squeeze the grip like you have to do on the Hypnos or anything, where you have to hold it up here or squeeze it really hard to pump it back. You can easily use that back piece to prime it off this part of your hand. Some pros about this blaster, I would say, is that it's pretty small, and it has an 8-round magazine internally, which is great, so you're not going to be bumping your mags on anything else, on a door. You accidentally drop it from the blaster. I've done that so many times, and it's really horrible and embarrassing, so that's always a positive. It's a pretty large internal magazine. It's very easy to load more rounds in. My only negative is that you cannot keep one in the chamber and load it like you can't, load the magazine like you can on the Apollo or the Helios. So you cannot keep your blaster on your target and still be able to fire while reloading. So that is, my one con for this blaster, is that you are unable to do that. Other than that, I don't really have any other cons for this blaster other than like some of the cosmetics. I feel like they could have made it more fun, add some stripes in there. But overall, for The price is pretty great. And if you want to know how to shotgun load, you prime and you push down on this little yellow piece, and then you're able to prime again. And keep in mind, when you do that, it feels like it's jammed. You just have to pull back and then push forward, and then that will load 2 rounds in there for you, so you are able to shotgun fire. Just so you guys know that. The functionality of this blaster is great. I've never had any jams. I've had one jam when I shotgun loaded, but that's because I decided that I was going to try and put 4 rounds into the barrel with it, and only 2 of them came out. The other 2 just stayed in the barrel, which is expected for a non-modded Nerf blaster. So other than that, the functionality is great. Easy trigger pull. They're pretty easy to mod. I've modded a couple. I'll definitely have a video to how to mod these in the future. But you know, overall, just stock wise, they shoot very greatly. Just a negative about the functionality is that it is a pistol grip shotgun, so it's very hard to aim if you're like using it like a pistol. So you more hold it by your side and, you know, pump out rounds like a gangster. That's a lot more fun to play with as opposed to using it for accuracy, even though it is very accurate. I would use this blaster in a lot of different battles. You know, it'd be a good sidearm. The only negative is it does not have a sling attachment point, so you are unable to put that on a sling. But you could put it in a holster. It just stick out a little more. But just the cosmetic part of it looks super cool. And I mean, who doesn't want to shoot a sawed-off, you know, shotgun, pistol grip, sawed-off pistol grip shotgun? That's just a great thing. I mean, you could do some really cool paint jobs with this. With some spray paint, and just make it look even, you know, cooler than it already does. So I would definitely use this blaster in battle. You know, maybe an HVZ battle. It could be a good sidearm for that, and it adds that cosmetic appeal. My favorite part about this blaster, I would say, is the look and the internal magazine. Most internal magazines have like 5 3-rounds, not really enough to make them count unless you're considering the Jupiter, which is a sniper rifle style. It's bolt action. That has 10, but it is very small size and still has an 8-round internal capacity. That's a big thing. That's a lot of rounds. That gives you 8 full pumps to shoot before you're empty. That's 8 shots to miss. You know, and I doubt you'll miss 8 times unless you're just horrible at nerfing, especially with a rival blaster, because they're very accurate and they shoot very straight. My least favorite part about the blaster is, I'd say, the pump grip. It's a little difficult because there's no like rivets, and this piece right here isn't as tall as it could be for comfort for your hand, but it is still very comfortable. I just complain about comfort because, you know, I expect perfection, given that's never going to happen with Nerf, because they got to appeal to kids and adults, and you know, but it is still very comfortable. Keep that in mind. I just like absolute comfort, to where nothing would ever hurt, which will never happen. So should you buy this blaster? Absolutely. It's great to have. It's totally worth the money. I believe Amazon sells them for $16. I will definitely leave a link in the description box below for the place that has them the cheapest for you guys. I would definitely pay up to $25 for this blaster. That is a lot of fun. You can use it for a lot of different things, whether it's a home battle with your siblings, you know, just playing with your family, your friends, or doing an HVZ battle or something like that. So that concludes my review video, and now we will be moving on to the firing demo for this blaster. I will shoot 8 rounds in the blaster that I've already placed there, and I'll put a 5-round reload in it. Okay, so you have to prime back and reload your ammo. Oh, drop one. Oh, dropped another one. Okay, I guess we're only doing 3.
Now we are on the chart part of the video for the Nerf Rival Takedown. For the accuracy, it got an 80 out of 100. For the firing rate, it got an 85 out of 100. For the trigger, it got an 80 out of 100. For the range, it got a 90 out of 100. And for the grip, it got a 100 out of 100. Now we will move on to part 2 of the Nerf Rival Takedown chart video. For the loading, it got a 40 out of 100. For the playability, it scored an easy 100 out of 100. For the size, it got a 95 out of 100. For the cost, it also got a 95 out of 100. My personal rating for this blaster is 90 out of 100, and the blaster average is 85.5 out of 100. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That'll really help me be able to get more videos out there. It'll really help me just stay motivated to continue making videos. Please also hit that thumbs up button, give that video a like. Also hit that bell notification so you'll get any new notifications for when I post a new video out there, so you guys can watch it as soon as I have that posted. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, use the comment section below and I will respond as fast as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.